You too. I don't own the rights to this music, but I own the rights to this message. It's Black History Month. We're gonna make it a Black History moment. It's called Public Accommodations Act, 1964. And that's what I did. I picked up the baton that was dropped a long time ago. I picked up Martin Luther King's job. Wes Moore, you the governor. You the first black governor of the state of Maryland. It's the 500 weeks about Tyrone West. He was murdered by Baltimore City Police Department and Morgan State University Police. What you gonna do about us? That's Wes Moore and Martin Luther King. This is the Minority Report. All right, and I'm outing y'all. Social media for social change, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This goes to MySpace, and if you go to YouTube and check these connections, you'll see what I'm talking about. That's Brown Omen 2014. It's a can of whoop ass. And it's about these cases right here. The state of Illinois, city, county, state, and federal levels. I've exhausted my remedies, and I also contacted the governor of Maryland. Governor Hogan, Governor O'Malley, now it's you. You sitting in the seats, and you got to give us justice. That's Frederick Douglass. I'm showing you slavery in the 21st century. Freedom ain't never free unless you fight for it. You got to fight for your freedom. So this is my fight. That's Ivan Bates. All right, you see the different people? That's Julian Jones. That's the ACLU. That's Nicole. That's Michael Hubert, Baltimore City. Mary Washington, the ACLU. You see all the people in this? Team Francott, Brooke Learman. You see all the people in here? I was making a movie about Baltimore. All right, I was making a movie about Baltimore. Right here, and these are the movies. And you locked me up for making this movie. You charged me with terrorism. I'm not a terrorist, I'm an activist. The movie's about the courts. That's Natasha from the Public Defender's Office. That's Ivan Bates. That's Judge Carrion. And that's Eric Barron from the Department of Justice. I'm Shorty. I'm a caterer. I'm a cook. And making a movie ain't against the law. I'm the founding member of the Baltimore Block. I'm an activist. I'm not a terrorist. I'm a Harriet Tubman. I'm a Frederick Douglass. I'm a Stephen Biko. I'm a Martin Luther King. I'm a Malcolm X. I'm a Fred Hampton. I'm Black History. And like I said, we're going to make it a moment. I went from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. You feel me? I got accommodations for feeding the homeless. And that's my right-hand man, Boom. And that's Diamond Tate from the Baltimore City Teachers Union. Everybody knows Shorty. That's President Obama and Barbara Mikulski. President Obama asked for an investigation in 2008 about your prison industry. Barbara Mikulski didn't do that investigation. So I did it on my own. I made a movie. I got 14 movies. Yeah, I got 14 movies. All right. We believe in inherent dignity of equality in every human being, regardless of the race, religion, creed, sex, or orientation. That's what Obama said. That's Governor Schaefer and Shorty. You took my means of making a living. You took my means of making a living. That's Thurgood Marshall. Like I said, Public Accommodations Act. Civil Rights Public Accommodations Act. It's a Black History Month, and I'm gonna make it a moment. That's Tyrone West. Tyrone West was killed by Baltimore City Police Department. All right, we got Tyrone West. We got Anthony Anderson. We got Darnell Rochester. We got Mr. Flemings. We got an array of people been killed by police officers, and you ain't said nothing about it. Y'all talk about Shorty, pull your mask up? No, we unmask in Baltimore. That's Annie Chambers and Shorty and Tawanda Jones. I'm an activist in Baltimore. That's Tawanda Jones and her brother Tyrone West. You feel me? And that's Ivan Bates. Ivan Bates is holding evidence, and like I said, he got this paperwork. City, county, state, and federal levels. That's Annie Chambers and me. Like I said, I'm making a movie about Baltimore, and we're open for business. It's for sale. It's $250 million of intellectual property theft that you took from me. That's the Baltimore Sun. We're gonna show you the role the media plays in misinformation. That's the Baltimore Sun. That's Public Accommodations Act. And the Baltimore Sun had this before I got locked up. I was making a documentary, 2006. Get Shorty. Baltimore Sun got that. That's from the Baltimore Orioles. Because like I said, I'm a caterer, I'm a cook. I work for everybody and anybody in Baltimore. That's Ozzie Newsome and Ed Mutilation from the Ravens championship. And that's the Baltimore Sun. That's me in 1981. Territorial drug dispute. That's me, Shorty. You can Google it. All right? And the Baltimore Sun had that. That's the Shorty program, self-help organization for the redevelopment, re-education of the young. The movie was about social, economic, political, medical, and environmental. And the Baltimore Sun got it. Making a movie ain't against the law. And I gave you what the movie was about. All right? That's Barack Obama. That's Lisa Madigan. That's Patrick Fitzgerald. That's the FBI. That's Governor Quinn, Governor O'Malley, the Lake County Board, Judge Bell, Snowden from the Civil Rights Division, Eric Holder, Hillary Clinton, Senator Cardin in the Judiciary, Fox 45, Roland Martin, NAACP, Scott Shellenberger, Charles Gibson, some World's News Tonight, and Don Lemon. It's making a movie about you killing our kids. You feel me? And the Baltimore Sun got that. It's about the death and the murder of our kids. I can't bring my son back. I can't bring Tyrone West back. But we can fight for those that can't fight for themselves. See it? Business development, crime and policing issues, job development. I gave you all that, and I've been giving it to you for the last 13 years. That's me in the Baltimore Sun and the Waukegan News Sun. Zion Forum supports anti-violence program, and that's me. You see that? Dwayne Davis, Ellen Parker, father and sister. Yeah, I buried my son. Community in crisis? Man, our community been in crisis for over 400 years, being black and white America. That's a crisis in itself. Forum discusses raised by, all right, this December shooting. So I was standing up for my community. And that's the Baltimore Sun. You got that. Brown Omen, Brown got that. Jill P. Carter got that. Broshin got that. Karen York will tell you it's the criminalization of poverty. Like I said, social media for social change. I don't have to ask you to sign a movie release. Y'all like taking pictures, so I took the pictures and put them to good use. So we're gonna end this on this note. Have a cup of coffee and Shorty, Starbucks and Shorty. Have a cup of Shorties. So Westmore, it's West Wednesday. It's the 500 weeks for Tyrone West. So come to City Hall. You like taking photo ops, you taking pictures, you like going to Emerge and doing a roll call? Well, we're gonna do a roll call too. 7 o'clock, City Hall. Be here. Matter of fact, be here at 5 o'clock. I'll be cooking. You can taste the barbecue. It's all in the book. And it's all for the people to see. It's the Minority Report. If you go to Senator Antonio Hayes, he got this book. It's I Am Dred Scott. I'm showing you that slavery still exists. It exists then and it exists now. I'm an activist. I'm not a terrorist. And I want to access the court. Everywhere I go, until I get justice, Westmore, you're going to be there with me every step of the way. The Westmore and Shorty Show. Remember that.